a.m. Saturday, June 6th, 2026. And today I'm eating frozen strawberries and blueberries.
Even are Mormon or have even never lived in Utah. Then on a more personal level, Haley here recently moved to Los Angeles, so we're here in her home. And so we're going to talk about the OC, the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives OC, but we'll also talk about Haley's recent move to California and what that's meant for her deconstruction and leaving the Mormon church. So Haley, thank you for coming on.
I'm so excited. I have so many thoughts on all of this, so I can't wait to get into it.
I wanted to hear just your initial gut reaction when you saw the cast lineup of the new show.
Yeah, I was very much like watching as, things like slowly were getting leaked, and I was seeing some names that I was like, could that even be real? That has to be a rumor, because why? For example, Bobby Althoff seems like the most random to be in this particular lineup. And so when it was officially announced, and a lot of the things I had seen, like the things that had been leaked, were true, I understand, I think, why they've gone this way, like the producers. And yet, I do think that I was trying to check myself because I'm curious how you have felt about it. I didn't want to be like gatekeeping Mormonism, right? Because we know how that feels on the other side of it. As an ex-Mormon who talks about Mormonism and people are like, well, you left the church, why can't you just leave it alone? That feels very gatekeepy to me of like the Mormon experience. However, I do think there is something to be said about having a show called The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, Orange County in this case, and have multiple kind of starring members of the cast not be Mormon or Mormon adjacent at all. And I think the reason it bothers me personally, or the reason I see like any sort of even reason to talk about it, is because I think that it kind of dilutes the maybe even like the problematic element of Mormonism. It makes Mormonism like an aesthetic as opposed to what I think Mormonism actually is, which is like a really big force and has a really big impact in people's lives. And so just to kind of be like,
well, Hitler won. She is a YouTuber, mainland US. 5891. How are you doing? She's an ex-Mormon YouTuber. These strawberries had more time to thaw, so they're not as frozen as they once were. Welcome, welcome. Hey! Someone knows who Alyssa Grenfell is. That's awesome. Awesome. She's so good. Hello. Hello, Roger Twitch. How are you? Not too bad. The strawberries are really yummy. They're so good. Do you like strawberries? Hey, Octavian. How are you? They're so good. What time is it where you are, Roger? Ooh. Cold. What time is it where you are? The Alda Caro. Are you pregnant? I went for a walk today. 4:18 in the morning, or is that PM? And Johannes Johan 6999. How are you? In the morning. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's only 3 hours ahead, actually. That's funny. I'm staying up too late. Hey, Silviani, how are you? For me, it's 1:19 a.m. That's so crazy. 4. That's 3. You're in the same time zone. Wow. Fun. Thanks for the likes. From Canada. I do need to go to bed. You're right. Good afternoon, Gaucher. Sabs, how are you? Well, I got my berries all eaten. I feel like I ate them too fast. Or I should have more. More berries. Oh, maybe I should grab raspberries. Oh my gosh, berry salad. I feel like I would want to have like different bowls of berries to grab from so I can have like a cup of each berry and then grab like a handful and like. So let's see, raspberries, blackberries, maybe even kiwi. Anyway, tomato. Kosher means tomato. It's green. Sounds yummy. Money, $2,000. 668. I don't understand what. Why did they start listing money? Sydney honey. Sydney honey. But yeah. Hey, Sam Jones, 3240. I'm just heading out. So thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, and especially commenting because it gives me something to work with. I'll be doing a sleep stream. I might even do a like getting ready for bed thing, like brushing teeth or something. My friend suggested that I should do that. Sam Jones, you remember me? Awesome. Miss Winters, hello. You're donating $2,000. What through my buy me a coffee? Is she from a movie? Oh, Alyssa Grenfell is a YouTuber, and she's an ex-Mormon. I think she lives in Texas, and she's really insightful. I don't say that I agree with everything she says, but I think that she's had a big journey, and she speaks her truth, and she's well researched, and so that's yeah. She has a very distinct perspective I would not have, but I know some of the things that she's talking about, so I find it really interesting. Does she play Roblox? I don't think so. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. You can ask her. Send a comment on her YouTube channel. She probably has Instagram and stuff. I think that's how people in that media stuff, that's how they connect is through Instagram, I guess. Alyssa Grenfell, a gamer. I mean, she would be able to do gaming, sure, but no, she talks about her like ex-Mormon, like her transition from a extreme religious ideology or ingrained religious ideology to more independent thinking away from religion. So, yeah, she's really interesting. Well, I'm glad you like games. Join me in VR chat then. If anyone has VR chat, if they have a VR headset, just add Sailor Green Tea, and then yeah, we can do a session of games or get to know you or something. I don't know. Go world hopping or something. Oh, cool edits, edit king. No, you were a crasher when I added you, so you are not part of this. I'm not adding you again. You crashed a experience in VR chat that was not pleasant. You're sorry. Oh, okay. Well, now you're spamming the chat, so I think we have a different approach to life. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna do a live stream for like getting ready. So yeah, thank you for joining. Bye.